John Carlos, and I'm here in line at Comic-Con at the Fox Predator 3D booth, where I'm going to get my head scanned and put onto a Predator figure, which you get when you pre-order the 3D Blu-ray, which I'm going to do.
So tell me where you guys are gonna go.
Make any silly face you want. You can smile, you can be like, yeah, yeah. So just right in the center one. Alright, I think this is good. So then you go over here and then you'll see that kind of example. Yeah, sure. There you are.
I'm sorry, I was talking about him wanting to see the figurines over there.
Fingers to interact with them.
Can I ask, how do you guys call 30?
These are fingers. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's more gray.
That's what you look like.
And
with
even though
blonde hair.
I'm mostly black, let's be honest. Oh, it's got like a little, like Elvis, like a Eddie Munster thing going. I don't know if I like that Eddie Munster. Nope. No. No. Yeah. Let's go with that. Okay, and then just order my 3D print?
Yeah.
So I just went through and got my face scanned for the figure. How it works is if you buy the regular Blu-ray 3D for $49.99 or the crazy box set head set, which I don't want, for like $119, you get the figure shipped to you 2 to 3 weeks later. So yeah, I feel pretty good about ordering Predator on Blu-ray. I don't care about it being in 3D, to be honest, but the first transfer was pretty lousy on Blu-ray. The second transfer was like a total DNR super scrub transfer that everyone hated. They've told me here at this booth that this third Blu-ray that's going to be in 3D will have a second disc that's just in 2D with a brand new transfer that rectifies all the problems they had with the last one. So I'm really excited about a properly transferred Predator Blu-ray because it's one of my favorite movies ever. So 6 months later, not 2 to 3 weeks later, 6 months later, I got this in the mail, and what's weird about it is this isn't my head. It's some other person's head that's not me. He's got like Beatles mop top hair, and he's a little more whiter than I am. Funny though, about 3 days after I got that, this came in the mail, so I figured I'd open it fresh in front of you guys, and we'll see if this one's me. Interesting thing though about the Predator set while I'm opening this, the 3D version of the Blu-ray that I was so excited about for being like the 2D better transfer, yeah, I got it. And it's both the 2D movie and the 3D movie on one disc, so there's no separate disc. There's a separate DVD of bonus features, so that sucks. It's the same DVD as before. And the transfer, I hate to say, is not, it's the same Ultimate Hunter DNR scrubbed one that was out before. Well, this is interesting. It's a figure of me with no hair. So I have two figures, one that's totally not me, and one that's me but wrong. Here's a close-up look at the figure. Now you should not go into this expecting like a NECA or McFarlane style quality figure. This was meant to be like a single non-articulated figure made from 3D printing, and it certainly looks and feels like a standard 3D printing kind of figure. In fact, you can kind of see the lines that go across all the different layers that are printed. From far away you don't see them, but like up close you can totally see each individual line that goes across. But overall though, if you know that going into it, it looks alright from afar. I mean, I'm fine with it. And there's me. And I'm not going to complain as far as the likeness goes. Like, forget the hair. It certainly looks like the photograph that they did. They got my chin fat. Look at those little lines right there. That's totally my chin fat. Yeah, I'm happy with the face. Like, I'm really happy with the face. I think it looks awesome. I just wish they got my hair. So here's a look at that other guy's head, and you can see that he's covered in all this like fibrous stuff. That figure was wrapped in like a brown fibery paper, which left like fibery flakes all over it. My figure was wrapped in like bubble wrap, and even though there is some fibers on this, it's not nearly as bad as all those tiny little paper flakes that that other figure had. I'm going to be contacting Fox Home Video. I have the email that they first sent me when I ordered this figure, and I'm going to try to work out getting a correct head, if that's possible.
If I sent you an email, would you be able to take a photo of the figurines that you received and reply to the email with them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I certainly apologize. I'm not quite certain why you received two figurines. One's not you and one has no hair. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at the figurines that you received, and I certainly apologize. We'll have to take a look into it to see what we need to do.
So, I emailed Fox the pictures of the Predator figures they sent me that very day, and they didn't get back to me until over a month later on January 27th. And you know what the email they sent me said? Please send us a picture of the figures that we sent you so we can better help you out. It was the exact same message all over again. So I sent them the pictures again, and today, about a month later, this arrived with like no warning, no heads up. So that was kind of a fun surprise. But I'm bummed that there was like not a lot of communication on their end. So let's find out if this turned out any good or not. Everyone out there, cross your fingers. Hey, it's me! That's fun. And you get all this bubble stuff to play with. You know, one thing that bums me out about these figures is how all three of them are covered in these little fibrous particles. These little kind of like dusty little flakes. And they don't really seem to brush off. They really do kind of stick to the printed material. So it looks good from afar, but like up close it just looks like someone sneezed ash all over you. But I like that it, you know, it looks like me. I like that the hair turned out alright. You know, if I had one little nitpick, it would be that the bald version of me, the coloring on my mouth and eyes is sharper. You can actually kind of see the details of my mouth a little better. This one's a little softer on the lips and the darkness of the mouth. And also, I think this one's actually a little more ethnic looking. But whatever. I'm still just pretty happy that this turned out as good as it did, because despite all the little issues with trying to get it, it is a really, really cool collectible. Like, as a Predator fan, it's a really unique collectible. So I'm happy. Thanks to Fox for finally making this happen. I really appreciate it. I'm pretty stoked that this is on my shelf. Thanks for watching, everybody.